Welcome to NaviWork, your guide to settling into a new organization. Fresh out of school or transitioning from one organization to the next. I know it can be challenging to navigate the work environment because I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. I am the amazing Ameze and I'm here to help. I can't wait to see you every Monday at 7 a.m. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching or listening from. Welcome to NaviWork with Amazing Ameze, your guide to navigating the workplace environment. Today I'm going to be talking about something that is a gift, feedback. And I'm going to read an excerpt from the book and tell you a few things about feedback and giving feedback and why you should give feedback. Indeed, when there's a problem in the workplace, we have two options: remain silent or speak up. Unfortunately, many of us choose to remain silent because we do not want to share information that will be interpreted as negative or threatening. Negative or threatening. Disagreements about organizational decisions, potential weakness in work processes, illegal or dangerous behaviors, individual personal grievances. Silence from receiving critical information that would allow the organization to improve is not good for the organization. Feedback is a gift, and we want our organizations to thrive. So we must be willing to give constructive feedback. It's very important. I know that I am the preacher of being positive and giving off positive vibes. But the fact that you give feedback doesn't mean that you're a negative person. I guess the way you give the feedback is also important. So in this book, I talk about the timing, the tone, the personality of the recipient, how professional you should be, the sorts of words that you should use, how solution focused you should be in giving the feedback. But feedback is a gift, and you should give feedback. Don't ever say, I'm not going to talk. I don't want them to think that I'm only talking about negative things. No, every organization wants the person that will tell them what they can do differently so that they can achieve the best results. So don't get discouraged. Don't say you're not going to do something. You just have to manage yourself. How do you give feedback to to a superior? How do you give feedback to a colleague? You must be solution focused. Your tone must be important. The timing is just as important. Don't say, it's burning in my chest. If I don't give this feedback now, I may just explode. My dear, just explode for what it's worth. How you give your feedback is just as important as when you give your feedback or the need to give it at all. I remember watching an episode of The Cosbys, and Bill Cosby at the time was, saying that I think one of his daughters had brought home a boyfriend or something, and he didn't like the way it was done. And he asked them, "What's your favorite meal?" And they probably said fries and chicken. And he said, "Amazing. Imagine I give you like a quarter, like a large piece of chicken and the right amount of fries, but I serve that on the cover of a dustbin. How would you like it?" And of course, everybody got the picture. So it's good to give feedback. Every organization likes constructive feedback, a feedback that will move the organization forward. But how you give the feedback is just as important. The timing of the feedback. Not when the company has received a terrible news, you're not going to say, "Well, actually, I think if we do things like this, things will be better." Okay, thank you, Miss Know-It-All or Mr. Know-It-All. That's not the time. It's not when you don't shoot somebody when they're down. So everything, you must check the mood of the person you're talking to. I mean, there's so many things to it, but I'll do the best that I can with the remaining seconds that I have. But you will check the mood of the person, check the mood of the organization, check your tone. Check your tone. Be respectful. Be empathetic. As you're giving your feedback, because your feedback is saying that we're not doing something right, we can do something better. And people, you have to communicate that right so that it can be accepting. Like I said, feedback is a gift, but there is a way to give the feedback. So when we read the book, we'll get more detail and then we can do more research. I hope you found this useful. And remember, if you have any questions, please send me an email at amazingameze@naviwork.live. Have an amazing week. Thank you for listening.